team is in the second game of a back-to-back. Do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here's Moody. Butler on the wing, defended by Avdia. Clock at 6. Butler against Avdia. And Klingon pulls it down. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. To the paint. Sharp against Curry. Left side Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Butler covering. Offensive board. Back to Sharp. Fires the 3. Avdia outside. From downtown. Sinks the tray.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Sharp with it. Green picks him up. Outside Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Sharp passes to Avdia. That one no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Warriors. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Curry. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia. Here's Holiday. The 3. Rebounded by Green. Outside Moody. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And a deep 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Kamara, back to Sharp. Curry against Holiday. Pass to Sharp from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Green, the pass to Curry. Back to Green. Screen by Post to win the drought. And it's Green missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
First one falls. As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
Pajemski's checked in for Post. And he can't hit the second. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharpe, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Sharpe. Back to Holiday. Sharpe passes to Avdia. Portland needs to get off a shot here. The three-pointer off the mark.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Curry. Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Now Klingon. Holiday looking for an opening. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Curry against Holiday. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Count it. Good.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Sharpe grabs the miss.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pass to Avdia. Now here's Klingon. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
And he drops the first.
And one look at Donovan Klingon, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Curry. Still no points. Pass to Butler. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Avdia. Portland leading by 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Here's Butler. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Curry against Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Horford with a steal. Curry against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Right side Sharpe. Back to Holiday. And the bucket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Inside. Here's Butler. Nice D from Avdia. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Their last encounter was in Portland.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, turning defense into offense is important, and they did it at the highest level in that one.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside Pajemski. Horford, a screen on Sharpe. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Curry, no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Portland moving it around. Here's Avdia. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. In for Portland. Love comes in for Drew Holiday. Over the last month, these rookies have been cleaning the glass. Donovan Clingan, number 1.
Hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside heel. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim. A 6'4", sharp shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, B.A. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
First one falls for him.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Murray's checked in for Love. Hield hits them both. Trailblazers lead by 3. Sharp with it. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And here's Grant from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, this team wants Grant taking those threes. He is at his best when he can space the floor.
Pass to Horford. And here's Kuminga. He's covered by Grant, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Warriors, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season. And of course the Trailblazers, they're 9th in the conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Avdia, good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nice shot by Kuminga.
And that is the kind of tough bucket they love seeing from Kuminga, just using that athleticism.
Kuminga against Grant. Here he goes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Kuminga for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Murray. Portland moving it around. Avdia against Hield. Murray for three. Second chance shot. And a nice layup by Avdia. Avdia's got 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Warriors trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Hield. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Avdia into the lane.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Hield. And rejected.
That is just perfect timing from Grant to get his hand on that.
Now Murray cuts off the pass. Down low. Ball stolen. Inside. Here's Grant. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Portland ahead, up by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Al Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Butler. Pass to Horford. And here's Hield. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Hield hits them both. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Butler finds Hield. Outside Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Sissoko.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Love. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Butler up top. Up top, Podziemski, covered by Love. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
And that one misses. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And he sinks the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Hield. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Puts one up from 19. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Right side, Love. Grant in the post. Butler covering. And he gets the bucket. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside Podziemski. Right side Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Screen by Horford to the middle. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Kuminga. Then for Portland, Kamara. He's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Love. Holiday finds Grant. Portland moving it around. The three ball. They get it again. Second chance effort. Again the miss by Grant. And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
That one's off. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant, playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Warriors trail by 14. Here's Curry, coming off a 31-point game, and stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Grant. Here's Kamara. Three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Curry. Three-pointer. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line, it's Curry.
Abdia outside. They set the screen. On the wing, Grant. Back to Abdia. Outside for Grant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Green. Curry against Holiday. Now here's Green. Healed for 3. That shot missing. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. Number 5, the Warriors.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Moody's checked in for Pajemski. Warriors trail by 11. Butler passes to Green. Back to Butler. Curry against Holiday. Now Curry. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound. Kamara's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Portland, no good that time either. The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. The kick out, Curry. Outside Butler. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Grant. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Grant's got 11.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant can be very physical for a wing. I love when he goes inside with force.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Portland with a rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Up top, Kamara. Pass to Holiday. Abdia from outside. They get it back. Clinging with a screen. Takes a step back. Outside Holiday. Let's go with a 3. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Now here's Holiday. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Oh, nice D from Curry.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Just 2 to shoot from the stripe. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them. Back to Abdia.
Pass to Klingon. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon can bring down the house.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here. Sharp's checked in. Looking now at some numbers for the Anthony Melton. Defended by Avdia. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Back to Sharp. Oh, deflected. Curry with it. Now Sharp defending. Yes, it's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
Pass to Sharp. And here's Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Sharp. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. The shot's good. Klingon's got 8.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Here's Jackson Davis. 1:36 left in the half. And here's Curry for 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Now here's Sharp. Moody defends. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So we'll see Shaedon Sharp go to the line here. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
Now here's Green, still without a bucket. Back to Curry. There's a screen, 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Klingon with the ball, guarded by Post. Outside Holiday from behind the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Pass to Green. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Looking to get back on track. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Fires from way outside. He can't get it to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans get ready for some high RPM and amazing skills from your pocket fighting.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
It's so cool in here.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Taking a look at Portland, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. You need to find that mojo.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Deni Avdija, getting it done today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Warriors trail by 17. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp at the 2 with Avdija playing the 3. Inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. The 3 from Curry, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Here's Moody, following the 3-point basket by Portland. And here's Curry. Butler finds Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Avdija against Butler. Right side Kamara takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Green.
And those are the kind of buckets that will get Draymond Green going. He relishes finishing through contact.
Sharp passes to Avdija. Pass to Kamara. Here's the teardrop. Warriors with the rebound. Outside, Green. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Tries the spin move. Here's Sharp. Green with the defensive effort.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Blocked. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Deni Avdija, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
And he knocks down the first one. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. And Post gets it to go.
Really nice decision there. When Jimmy Butler handles the ball, you expect good decisions.
Pass to Klingon. Holiday against Curry. Now here's Avdia. Picked it out of midair. Butler surveying the floor. And here's Post. Stolen by Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Clock at 6 to stop the drought. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Back to Sharp. Klingon with a screen. Portland, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Off the outside. Back to Holiday. Outside Kamara. Outside Sharp. Klingon with a screen. To the inside. Left side Moody. Shot blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Pajimski's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 2, Brandon Pajemski.
Outside Butler. To the middle. Curry's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Kamara. Over Butler. And the shot is good off the backboard. Kamara's gotten his second bucket.
That screen left a little to be desired, but it provided a sliver of space, and that's all he needed.
Green with a screen on Holiday. And here's Curry for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Avdia against Butler. Back to Kamara. It's stolen. Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. Here's Curry, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Klingon.
Well, there's no debate that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, but I also think he deserves to be in the conversation when you talk about the greatest ball handlers this league has seen.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Now, Curry's ability to stay on balance through that contact is impressive.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Holiday. Here's Avdia. Moody defends. Here's Butler. Curry passes to Green. Butler with the ball. Kamara on him. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Up top, Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Avdia's got 16 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Nails it from 3.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making a switch here. Warford's checked in. Grant's checked in for Portland. On defense, the Warriors. 11-point game. Sharp a screen on Green. And here's Grant from the arc. That shot off. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-5 run. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And that is a staple of Jimmy's game. Drive it down the heart of the defense, create contact, and get to the free throw line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
First free throw is good.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
And the Blazers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Butler hits them both. Trailblazers lead by 9. Outside Sharp. They set the pick. And the shot's good. Sharp's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Horford, a screen on Holiday. The 3 from Curry. Portland with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Hield's checked in for the Warriors. And legs the impact of Toumani Camara, a big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
Like a coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor. Yeah, Curry has added so much muscle over the years, showing you right there that added strength.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
That one's good. Reith.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Outside Hield. Back to Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Drew Holiday. He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
And that one falls to Curry.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And some changes here for Portland. Murray comes in for Camara, and it's Sissoko in for Holiday. And so Curry nails both of them.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Here's Reith. Horford covering. And it's Reith missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Hield. And there it is for him. Hield's got 6.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Pass to Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Curry. Now here's Hield. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Grant kicking in, especially when he sees the chance to block shots.
Outside Sharp, pass to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, it's stolen by Kuminga. It's a one-on-one situation. Hield on the wing, defended by Murray. Back to Hield, puts up a deep 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Now here's Sharp. Give him 8. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 9. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Sharp. Sharp against Curry. Back to Hield. Screen by Horford. Hield drives in. Portland with a rebound. fires away from way outside. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Pajemski in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors trailing. Outside Kuminga. Butler against Grant. Butler passes to Horford. Outside Hield. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 7 tonight.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and as a 6'7" guy who plays power forward quite a bit, Jeremy Grant sometimes feels undersized, but he makes up for it with his toughness and athleticism.
And so Grant nails them both.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant, but he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Now here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Jimmy Butler.
And he makes a first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Sissoko, guarded by Hield. Avdia outside. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 10. Hield on the wing. Back to Pajemski. Three-pointer. Portland with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Murray passes to Sissoko. Pass to Reith. The Warriors pull it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Pajemski. Out to the wing. Horford finds Hield. No good with the triple. Trailblazers lead by 10. It's Avdia on the wing. Defended by Pajemski. Again, the miss by Portland. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Kuminga. And it's Reith with the rebound. The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4.
The great positioning, the 7-1 wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so here's Portland. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Here's Sissoko, guarded by Hield. Optia from outside. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Down low. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Now here's Optia. Butler with a steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 9 rebounds now. On the wing, Grant. Here's Sissoko. Now Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Grant to snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He's covered by Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
Changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga, and it's Curry in for Hield. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Sissoko, and Holiday subbed in for Murray. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Sharp. Outside Holiday. Over Curry. Again, the miss by Portland.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Now here's Butler, defended by Avdia. Curry looking it over. Outside Pajemski. Fires it. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Kamara. To get back on track. Looking to end this cold spell. And And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday, showing up the defense with a jam.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Now here's Avdia. Outside Sharp. Now here's Klingon. Not a lot of room. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Klingon. And now an 11-point Portland lead. Holiday against Curry. And here's Butler outside. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler answering that triple.
Out to the right wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sharp. And he banks in the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. For the Warriors, Moody comes in for Pajemski. Outside Butler, and stolen by Holiday, and they're pushing it up. Count that one. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Pass to Butler. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers lead by 11. It's Sharp on the wing. Moody defends. Outside Holiday. Klingon with a screen. Launches a three. And Drew Holiday gets a three.
Well, we know Holiday can do damage from outside the arc, which is why the defense has to be right up on him.
Outside Curry. Post, high post, shot from 12, and Klingon pulls it down. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Avdia can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 14. Here's Moody. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Avdia. Holiday with the ball. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Avdia rips down the board. Trailblazers lead by 14. Outside Sharp. Clingan inside. Moody defends. Now Sharp. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
At 7'2", Clingan is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Outside Moody. Butler. Avdia with a steal. Now Holiday. Here's Clingan.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter here. Now Sharp. From deep three-point land. Butler rips down the board. On the attack, Green.
And that's Draymond Green at his best, putting the ball on the floor to make a play.
Portland leading by 14. Here's Sharp. Clingan with a screen. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Donovan Clingan.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, B.A., it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salary.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
And the Trailblazers shooting 40% so far in this one. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Sharp. Clock at 6. Holiday outside. Another chance. And they'll get another chance. Shaedon Sharp. No good from 3. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. It's a 16-point game. Butler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Clingan.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and